So Bee and Puppycat is kind of this weird position. Even though it recently debuted on Netflix, it's actually been around for a couple years, and that version's actually based on another version of Bee and Puppycat that premiered about 10 years ago or so. To avoid any confusion regarding this review, I'm just going to focus the version that we got on Netflix and not make any prior comparisons, okay? Now with that out of the way, let's get to the review. How is Bee and Puppycat on Netflix? I have to say, this is one of the more odder shows I've watched on Netflix, but it's not necessarily bad. At the same time, there's a lot about Bee and Puppycat that I can't say is really adequate as well. In simple terms, Bee and Puppycat focuses on Bee, not human, and Puppycat, who is neither a puppy nor a cat, and focusing on their adventures when they go on temp jobs at the temp agency. In addition, they also have to keep in mind that Puppycat's past is dangerously crouching towards them. While the plot itself sounds simple, it's actually relatively complex, with a number of secrets and lore parts that really make it interesting. Unfortunately, I don't think it's executed in the best way. After watching the whole season, I'm still a little confused on what exactly Bee is and what exactly is going on with Puppycat. While I get you shouldn't spoil everything all at once, it's a little too spaced out for me to understand.
Deckard!
Hey, Bee, were you just not gonna tell me you got fired?
When it comes to the characters in Bee and Puppycat, I think for the most part they're pretty solid. Bee and Puppycat are both very interesting main characters, and most of the supporting cast is also pretty good. Deckard's hilarious, I love Cardamom, and I love to see more of him. But then there are characters who just annoy me, like Toast. The only purpose she seems to serve is just to be an annoyance. Every time she's on the screen I just happen to cringe a little. Howell is another character I can't say I'm particularly fond of. I do like how he is quite flamboyant, but honestly it goes stale a little too quickly, and he's like that for the remainder of the episodes. When it comes to the voice acting, I have to say it's mostly solid. Alan Rachel really performs a very nice Bee, and honestly, Puppycat's Vocaloid-like voice is actually so humorous, you can't help but just enjoy it whenever you hear him speak. Other notable voice actors like Ashley Birch also do a good job, and for the most part, I think the voice casting we got was pretty good. However, I do think there are some instances where the voicing just feels a bit flat, a bit uninspired, so to say. Doesn't really serve as a distraction or anything, but it's just a little noticeable here and there.
Please report to temp space for your next assignment. Sign below.
Now, our final topic of this review happens to be, in my opinion, the most important part of Bee and Puppycat, the visuals. Bee and Puppycat's visuals are nothing short of astounding. Each episode you're granted with a number of stylistic choices, from the varied options in clothes that Bee has to wear when she goes on her jobs, to just the way the whole island looks. It's absolutely amazing. The tears coming up of Cumberdawn's mother are always so amusing to watch. This is truly a spectacle when it comes to visuals. I can't give them enough praise for it. Overall, Bee and Puppycat is a visually astounding show with a few characters and not the greatest plot, but if you're just looking down for an adventure between a not dog and not cat and a not human like Bee and Puppycat, I think this is a good watch. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, try to give a like or leave a comment. If you didn't like what you saw, try to leave me some feedback to see in ways I can improve. Thank you. Have a nice day.